In today's episode of Your Icing Wrong, I'm going to be comparing Positiv Soles, the best sole sauce, against Salon Care 40 Volume Creme. Let's get down to it. Very recently, I bought a mystery box of restoration kicks from Positiv Soles along with this bottle of sole sauce. One of the pairs that came in, these Nike KD11. Obviously, these kicks have seen better days and we're gonna get these soles nice and icy again. Luckily, the soles are already clean, so I don't have to do that before applying my sauce. But before I apply the sauce, let's take a closer look. Obviously, this pair is very beat up and it looks like they have been balled in a substantial amount. There's a significant loss of traction on the soles, and you can tell that these soles, in comparison to this picture that I've posted, are quite a bit more yellow. Today, it's our job to determine whether or not Positiv Soles, the best sole sauce, is any more effective than Salon Care 40 Volume Creme. Now that you guys have seen these things up close, let's apply our sauces.
One of the main comparisons that we should make between our sauces is price point. Salon Care 40 Volume Creme can be found on Amazon.com in a 4-ounce container for $13.83, a 16-ounce container for $14.99, or a 32-ounce container for $26.30. Positiv Soles sole sauce can be found on his eBay page in a 4-ounce container for $14.99, an 8-ounce container for $20.99, or a 16-ounce container for $34.99. One thing that is worth mentioning is that Positiv Soles does provide a discount if you order multiple bottles at the same time. After getting the sauces applied, it's time to get the kicks in the icebox for a 48-hour session. After a full 48 hours, I remove the kicks from the icebox and then I clean off all the old sauce. First, I'll wipe off as much sauce as I can by utilizing a paper towel, and once I've got off as much as I can with the paper towel, I switch over to a cleaning using my Dremel Versa, some water, and any sneaker cleaning solution of your choice.
The first 48-hour session has been completed on these KDs, and it's time to take a closer look at our results. Initially looking at these shoes, you can tell that they've actually lightened up a pretty good amount. The thing to note about these kicks is that certain parts seem to have de-yellowed better than other parts on each shoe. As far as the soles are concerned, they seem to have both de-yellowed pretty evenly. On the left shoe, the lateral side actually looks like it's de-yellowed a bit better, but if we go over to the medial sides of the shoe, it definitely looks like it's the right shoe that takes the advantage.
But check out that left shoe. That lateral border of the sole actually seems like it's less yellow, but if we flip them, you can see that this medial border looks to be a bit more iced out than the medial border of the left shoe.
I would say that after one round of icing, the results are somewhat inconclusive, as both shoes seem to have de-yellowed in kind of different areas. Now, it's time to get another layer of sole sauce on both of these shoes and get them back into the icing box for another 48-hour session.
One of the things that I like to consider when utilizing my sole sauces is how viscous or runny the actual sauce is. Salon Care 40 tends to be a little bit on the thinner side, and because of this, it runs quite easily, which makes it a little bit harder to work with. Positiv Soles sole sauce actually was a little bit thicker and more viscous, making it a bit easier to spread, and the fact that it actually had a nice pour nozzle made application quite a bit easier as well. After getting my second layer of sauce on, I put the sneakers back into the icebox. After another 48 hours in the icebox, it was time to get these kicks out and give them a final clean so we could take our final comparison shots. For this one, I just ended up doing a wet cleaning because I had run out of paper towels, so I just made sure that I was extra careful to get all of the sauce off.
These KDs have officially been in the icebox for another 48-hour session. Let's take a closer look at our final results and compare them to what we started with. I didn't expect that these were going to be restored in any sort of meaningful capacity, but they actually look a lot better. Looking at these shoes side by side, it might be kind of difficult to tell from the video, but the right shoe actually looks a bit better looking at it from a medial and lateral point of view. Once you've looked at it from those perspectives, you can actually tell the differences in how much the right shoe has been iced as compared to the left. Hopefully you guys will be able to tell in these sections that I'm pointing out the differences in a closer examination from the lateral and medial perspectives, and that will give you a bit more of an appreciation when we look at it from a sole point of view. At the end of the day, from a personal perspective, I can say that this Positiv Soles sole sauce did a better job on this pair specifically, and I think that that probably is a good indicator of future results. I definitely think that after the results of this video, it's going to be well worth it to give Positiv Soles sole sauce another shot. So keep your eyes open for a future episode. If you guys enjoyed this video or learned any new information, please make sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe button. It takes 10 seconds to do and goes a long way in supporting the channel. If you guys are interested in any of the other projects that I got going on, make sure that you check out the website at www.sailboatsupplies.xyz, or you can find me on social media at Sailboat Supplies. As always, thank you to everybody that stuck around until the cold, bitter end. And you guys know, I'm Sailboat, and I'm out of here.